Hello everybody and welcome back to Rhino Elixir Gaming. In today's video, I am going to show you guys 4 resource packs and 5 mods to give you the advantage in Minecraft PvP. So let's get into it. The first thing that is first is resource pack number 1. That is going to be Low Shield by Oculi. Now the Slow Shield resource pack does what its name implies. If I give myself a shield, you can see no matter which hand it takes up pretty much a big chunk of my screen, maybe 1/3 of it. But if we come in here, go to resource packs and turn on Low Shield by Oculi, we can see that the shield is now 1/8 of the screen rather than 1/3. This makes it so when you are PvPing someone, you can still see where they are going and what is happening. Next, we have Low on Fire by Hikes. The Low on Fire resource pack does exactly what you think it does. If I slash summon lightning_bolt and make myself on fire, you can see I can't really see much. I mean, I can see the top of my screen, but this shape is like not visible at all from the bottom of my screen. With this resource pack, if we do the same thing and summon a lightning bolt again, we can now visibly see what's going on in front of us, like this sheep right here. And we can still tell we're on fire, if it wasn't already clear enough because of the sound of burning. Adding on to this, we can use the resource pack mini items. If you're wondering why it says it is outdated, it's because I am in version 1.21.11 and this one goes up to 1.21.10 as of recording this video. With this resource pack, however, it makes the shield look very odd. So what I tend to do is make sure the low shield is above it, meaning it'll apply this after it applies this resource pack. With this setup, we have the normal looking shield and the ability to still have it small and not take up our entire view. Now, if we give ourselves a diamond_sword, you can see it's tiny. Compared to when we take the resource pack off, you can see that it takes up another big chunk of your screen, which isn't very ideal when you need to see your opponent and possibly multiple opponents approaching you. Similarly, this works for all items, like if we give ourselves a diamond axe or a diamond pickaxe, or even a shovel if you're trying to dig away from a fight in Minecraft PvP. This even works for a mace. Yep, we have a tiny little mace that doesn't take up 1/5 of our screen. And again, this resource pack being shut off makes all of the items really big. Honestly, not too big, but bigger than they should be. I mean, the mace I can understand, but moving on, we have the No Block Break Particles resource pack. This resource pack allows you to not see these breaking particles that impact frame rates, otherwise known as FPS or frames per second. Because breaking this can also sort of block your view, because having these particles can also somewhat block your view of your opponent. See this nether portal right here? I can somewhat see it, but the minute the block break particles go, if I'm at a very specific angle, you can see it starts to cover it up right there on this little corner here. That is not ideal when you're trying to see the most minuscule detail of what your opponent is doing. Now, with the resource pack No Block Break Particles on, it's as the name implies. You break it, there are no particles that come afterward. This improves your frame rate and allows you to still see what's beyond the block when breaking. Now, moving on to the mods section of our video. If you do not have mods, I will have a video tutorial on how to download what I have called Iris shaders. This video is not made by me, but it is the tutorial I followed. Now, once you have downloaded Iris shaders, go into the description and look for these next 5 mods. Also, all the resource packs will be linked in the description as well. Now, let's begin with these 5 mods. The first one is Appleskin. Appleskin lets you be able to see how much health and hunger you have overlapping. If I give myself cooked_beef, 64 of it, we can see that an animation starts happening over my hunger and hearts, telling me how many hearts I will regenerate and how much hunger this will fill up. This is all known as saturation. Once we eat cooked beef or steak, you can see I regenerate and my hunger, the yellow glowing bit, is saturated. Now, the best food in the game is golden carrots. This is because when we take damage, steak and other food does not regenerate our health as much. However, golden carrots, although they give a minuscule 3 hunger bars when eaten, they give a whopping 7.5 extra saturation bars, which when paired in combat lets you heal up to an extra 5 hearts compared to just eating 1 steak. Now, one thing with the mod Appleskin is I like to shut off the option Show Estimated Health Overlay. This is because when I'm in battle and say I have food in my offhand, I don't want to see the health I am going to have because I already know it in my head and I need to see how many hearts I have lost so I know when to eat in Golden Apple. Moving on, we have the mod Inventory HUD Plus. This mod allows you to see the items in your inventory on your main screen without opening your inventory. So if we put a couple items here in random places, we can now see what we have without opening our inventory. If we spread this stake around, we can see that we have every single item slot filled. This mod also tells you the total number of a specific item you have. For example, I have 63 steak, even though it is 34 here and the rest is spread out, and 61 golden carrots in my offhand. This mod also allows you to see any armor you are wearing. So if we give ourselves diamond_helmet and diamond_chest plate and leggings and diamond_boots, we can see how much armor and durability we have. However, this can be kind of tedious having all the stuff on your screen, so I'm going to show you another mod that shows the armor and its durability in a way better way. But first, Inventory HUD Plus also shows you the potion effects you have. So if I put myself in creative mode and we go to the potions tab, by typing in potions, we can get splash potions here. It will tell us the exact potion we have and for how long. See, if we splash ourselves now, hello? We can see it appears in the top left. Splash all of these. We can see the time and the strength it is. These are all strength level 1. With this, however, I like to move the potion HUD to the top right, as that is where it normally is in Minecraft. You can also change what the potion HUD does. If you want it to be mini mode, so if you have 100 potion effects on your screen, you can fit them all in a nice concise manner with a small little bar duration rather than the full numbers. You can also put it on horizontal mode to go left to right on your screen rather than up and down. You can also show hidden effects that don't normally show. You can show levels, and you can choose how long you want the bar to appear for. Now, my customization of Inventory HUD Plus is different than what most people have. I like to have it on vertical mode to show hidden in case there's any extra potion effects that I don't know of. I like to keep levels off, so if it is above the normal amount, it will just show the infinite symbol as defined here if you want to pause and read. I also like to keep mini mode on false because I like to be able to see it big and know what potion effect statuses I have, and I leave the gap on 0 because there's enough space between each potion effect as it is to see what's going on. My final customization for this is I like to turn the inventory HUD off and I like to turn the armor HUD off. This is because I have another mod called Upu's Armor HUD. This, when enabled, shows your armor adjacent to your hotbar. So it is in the bottom left of my screen and it slides over if I put something in my offhand. This is also a setting inside of this. Settings that I go by in here are anchor on my hotbar, style, hotbar, the orientation is horizontal, the offhand slot adheres, meaning it slides out of the way, push boss bars is on, push subtitles is on, show icons is on, show warning is on, meaning it'll show flashing when it's damaged. I have the show widget on not empty, so if I take a piece off, it just fades away. Now, if you're trying to find a way to customize this mod and it doesn't appear in the mod section by typing up Upu's Armor, you can also press options and it should be right here next to credits and attribution in the settings menu. Continuously, the durability display is on bar, push effect icons is on. I have reversed mode because I like to see my helmet next to my offhand and my boots farthest away from my screen. The play breaking sound, I have this off because it plays an odd sound that can be somewhat distracting when playing Minecraft PvP. My final adjustment is that I changed the minimum durability from 5% to 3%, as this gives me a tiny bit extra time before I know I need to either repair my armor using experience bottles or put a new armor set on. This leads me into the next mod called Shulker Box Tooltip. Shulker Box Tooltip allows you to see, as the description says, what's in my shulker box. Future Rhino here. Long story short, my audio recording software for my microphone decided not to record about 4 minutes worth of audio, so there is a very non-continuity cut in 3 seconds. Apologies in advance. By having 27 separate items inside of our shulker box, when we hold left shift, we can view all 27 separate items. But Rhino, what if we have multiple of the same item in here? Let me show you. Say we have multiple helmets, multiple leggings, multiple chest plates, and multiple boots. We can see that although inside the shulker box it's completely filled up, it is listed here very simply as 9 diamond helmets, 7 diamond pants, 6 diamond chest plates, and 5 not golden rings, but diamond boots. This goes from most on the left side to least on the right side. The final mod on our list, I'm sure you've been seeing it being used in this video, is called Gamma Utils, which looks like this. And Gamma is now at 100%, and if we go into a nice dark area, let's fly around and find one. We can take this water cave right here. We can see, can't really see much. Now inside the mod, Gamma Utils, there is 2 modes. There is Gamma and Night Vision. Under the Night Vision mode, if we press H, we can have our night vision. We can control this with the left and right arrows. Now you can have night vision and max gamma on at the same time, so you can have a crisp viewing experience no matter which one is enabled. Now, like I said in the beginning of the video, all 4 resource packs and 5 mods will have their own individual link in the description, and right before that will be a linked video on how to download Iris as a Minecraft launcher and get Iris shaders plus sodium. With that, I hope you enjoyed this video, found it very helpful, and may God bless you abundantly. Remember, I love you, but God, Jesus, and the Holy Spirit all love you more. Now, get grinding at PvP and let me know if you are better than Wimmboo and FrameFlags on the unstable SMP. So whether I see you next video or not, just know Jesus loves you. Have a great day.